Hey, it's Lala Flower Girl here. Welcome back, and today in Roblox Islands we have another update. Now, I didn't do a video for last week's update because it wasn't a huge one, so I thought I would just combine today's and last week's as well. So last week we got the auction house returning, so that was a bit buggy because I know a few of my friends got lost coins and didn't get items, so hopefully they have fixed that this week. So yeah, maybe do smaller auction like bids to start with, just to see. Okay, and they remodeled some of the weapons last week. So the aquamarine sword, obsidian greatsword, antler hammer, rage blade, captain's rapier, spellbook, and title spellbook all got remodeled, and they look pretty good. I'm impressed with them actually. They added some more quests, so you can mine amethyst, you can defeat the slime queen, defeat the void serpent, void hounds, and you can get more flower tokens. My favorite one, breeding chrysanthemums, you get more flower tokens, so I added that into my little area that I do all my quests in, so that's easy. They've increased the bees from 6 to 10, which they've actually increased them again. So they fixed the net, so we now have our net can actually catch things, and we have a few other fixes and obviously prices on that. And this week's update, we've got some balancing in the combat. So they've been doing a lot of combat balancing with the weapons, so to us they look like subtle changes, but they are pretty big when you go out into the wild islands and you're using your weapons. You'll notice a big difference, and it's some people are complaining, but yeah, they have nerfed all magic and everything, but we were very reliant on magic. Magic was something that everybody just used it just as a standard, and they ignored pretty much everything else because magic was so OP. And now you got to kind of pick and choose a little bit. You've got to use the right weapon for the right mob, or just you find what you like, but it's not going to be just a straight go to the big weapons of magic. You can actually use some of the others that might actually be effective. And now they've added some burn damage to the inferno weapons, hydro damage to the hydro weapons, storm effect like a shock damage, and that will actually surrounded by lightning. That'll be interesting. The quake effect, so that slows people down if you're using a quake one, and the ethereal one has a healing effect, and you'll see little green essences around you. The void effect weakens the enemy, and a gas surrounds the enemy, so that's cool. And now they've actually fixed the bees now, because the bees weren't actually spawning the hives, so they weren't really very useful for anybody. All you could do was catch them. You couldn't do anything else with them. So they've actually increased it from 10 to 12, and we now have 4 beehives instead of 2. So that for me is a big change, because it means I can do more flowers at the same time. They fixed the vending machine display to a dollar symbol instead of coins, so that we now see that it is we can see the whole number now. We don't have to actually try and guess or look at every machine that's got a number off to the side. So yes, they fixed the auctions, and they removed the healing from the ruby staff and the spirit spellbook. So the only one that heals now is the Queen's scepter. And there we go, our farming prices again. Alright, so let me just get out the other weapons that were changed. Let me see. So I've got those 3. What were the other? The rage blade and the great sword. Alright, so the rage blade changed. That was the biggest one that changed, the model of that. It used to be long and thin and looked more like a what do you call them? Let me think. Oh, what was the name? It was more like, oh my gosh, what is it that I'm trying to think of? Oh, I can't think now. Anyway, it's okay. It was a long, skinny sword. That's all I could think of. I can't remember now what I thought it resembled. And the obsidian greatsword has changed. That used to be just a big chunk of obsidian. Now it actually has a bit of style. It looks really cool. Quite like that. They changed the antler hammer, so it's got a few more like rivets and stuff on the side that you can see. So that one's a bit better. I think it's a different color as well. Right. And the captain's rapier, that is now got a different handle. That's pretty much the only difference, is the handle. So I don't know, it might be a bit pointier if you can get pointier. I don't know. And the other sword they changed was the aquamarine sword. So this one looks a lot cooler, looks a lot better. I like it. It's got a nice shape to it. And then they changed the spell book, so these look really cool. I really like these now. So that one has got that with the flames, and then the title has got the neon drops on it as well. But I reckon they even changed that, because I don't even think that was glowing yesterday. So I think that one got remodeled again. So we got, because I don't think there was any glowy bits on that. But anyway, that's really cool. I like those. And as for the beehives, so I had these 2 beehives, and then today I've come in and now I have 2 more beehives, and they all seem to be working and functioning quite well. So yeah, I'm happy, because now I've actually set up, each beehive has got half and half of a different flower, so I'm getting 8 different combinations I've got going here now. So for me that's big, because before it was 4. It's like twice as many flowers can be made in with the bees. So for me that's a huge thing. And also for any of those that like cooking or need the honey, you get twice as much honey as well. So that really makes a difference to people's cooking and stuff like that, if you need all those foods that need honey. So that's a bonus for those. Alright, so we might head out to Bufflecore and have a look at the effects, see if we can find some of these effects. Shall we go to Bufflecore and do that? Alright, here we are at Bufflecore. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. What have we got? So the Rage Blade doesn't have anything. So, what are we looking for? The Infernal Hammer. We might try that, because that might give us some fiery stuff. If we try that one. Oh yeah, look, fire! That's cool. Bit of a fiery effect. Yeah, there he goes. Might have to find some tougher enemies, maybe. Oh, alright, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what is this one? Oh yeah, there's a bit of a water spray from him. Yeah, that's cool. What else has an effect on it? Let's just find another weapon. Oh, no, he's gonna come for me. I'll just stand over here. What else is gonna have an effect? I reckon that one will, and that one will. Alright, so this one should have a healing effect because it's ethereal. Oh yeah, I got the little green spots around me, so that's really good. Yeah, got my little green aura. And this one is meant to have lightning bolts. Where's the lightning bolt? When it stacks, it's meant to give a lightning bolt. I can't see any lightning. Where's the lightning? I can't even see any damage being done. Is it even doing damage? Oh no. can get my healing up. Am I getting any heals? Oh yeah, now I am. Alright. It does heal. Okay, that's cool. I like that it's fairly subtle effects as well, so that's not gonna really add too much lag, I don't think. It's fairly subtle, so that's good, because otherwise we'll get lag. Okay, so this one, where is this? Where is the lightning? Let's get lightning bolts. I don't know. I don't know if I saw any. Did we see any lightning bolts? What else has got storm damage? Does anything else have storm damage? Let me see. Let me see if I can find anything. Anything else with storm damage? That one's only got Infernal. That one's got Void. Actually, we'll try that one because the Void damage is meant to slow them down, isn't it? So we'll try that one because that's got Void damage. We'll see if it slows them down. Oh, look at that, purple. Cool. I like that. That's really cute. I do like that effect. There we go. It's got purple. Cool. I do like it. I think it's cool effects. You know, I'm easily pleased though. I don't complain about too much. But alright. Okay. I think that just about does it. I think we've covered everything. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.